drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Welcome everybody. We are bumping to that minimal house. Let's go. This is Cloud&Console episode 600. I'm joined by Nads. What's going on?
Hey, good
Good evening.
yourself.
Good evening.
Good
What's going
evening.
on?
Well, it's going. It's a Sunday, and we're doing a podcast. It's been a short weekend, I should say, because now I'm back to work, so I don't have
Oh
any days off.
no.
So, yeah, that's
Oh,
okay. I
brutal.
had the chance to play a lot of game, but yeah, it's been going well other than that.
Yeah, you became a Power World master of the
Yes.
arts. You had to catch them all.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you can't conquered the lands of Enshrouded, was it? Let
Yes.
the people know what you've been gaming on this week. And wait, first of all, I want to give a shout out to everyone in chat. What's going on? Isabella Menwarren, thanks for coming by. No, we are not playing Fall Guys, but I appreciate you stopping on in. I'm sure you coming over from Purple Stream, so thank you for that. And what's going on, Rouster? Rouster and I did a podcast on Cloud&Console called Gamers That Lift. Be sure to check us out there on the
Yes.
Cloud&Console. And we got D. Wilson. What's going on in the house? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping on in. And then, of course, it's the Sanchez MTZ gaming. He's got it. He's got the gun of choice for Call of Duty, and that is the MTZ. Well, without
nice.
further delay, let's get
Yeah.
into it. You've been gaming on Power World and Shrouded.
Yes. So I've been playing on Power World on Xbox Game Pass or like PC Game Pass. So it's not available on GeForce now yet. It's still in early access, and we're waiting to see what's gonna happen with that. Pretty interesting game. Survival, like everybody is saying, it was a Pokemon with guns. I feel like it's closer to Ark. If you look as a survival game, as you level up, you get token or skill point that you can use to unlock technology, and then like you progress like that. So I made it to level 50, so I think it's maxed out there. And then I pretty much did everything I could. I'm at the point where I need to farm for like getting better pals, and then getting like being able to defeat everybody that I need to. But I kind of got tired of it because it's a lot of farming, and I was looking for something with more story. So that's why I jump into Unshrouded. So that's another game, survival type, and I play on GeForce now. It's also in early access, but I feel like it's a little bit more stable than Palworld. And it is in Palworld, like there's a lot happening. Like when like you're in your base and the pals are working, they get stuck everywhere. Sometimes you get stuck in the wall. It probably has to do with the engine. I'm not exactly sure, but with Enshrouded, it's working great. I'm surprised it's still early access because it looks like pretty good. I think I got like a few bugs there and there, but nothing
Enshrouded is
major.
early access,
Yes,
really?
it's early access.
Wow.
So right now you're kind of limited to a zone, an area, and you're limited to level 25. So I don't know when they're gonna release it, but there's a story behind. You kind of start, and there's a lot of reading, a lot of lore you can read about the story. Has to do with like you're being a flameborn, and you're there to rebuild the world, basically. So, and then you got to find some other flameborn that have different skill, like a blacksmith, a farmer, alchemist, and then they help you to rebuild. So, and it has a sense of a little RPG in there because um, there's a skill tree. I'll be showing the video later, but actually I can just show it as a no, I cannot talk over it. Goddamn. Anyway, so I'll show the video later, but there's a skill tree and you can choose which class you want to go. If you want to be mage or you want to be like a tank, or like me being an archer. So you can choose the skill that you want and level up the different stats that you need for your specific type of combat. So it's pretty good. Love it. It's working great. And I've just been discovering the whole area because I'm kind of blocked a little bit. So I'm at the kind of final boss of the area, I guess. Gotta kill that huge monster, and I walk into him by mistake, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay!" And he destroyed me in no time. So now I'm in the hunt for better equipment that can do more damage to big boss. But that is what Enshrouded is. It's very good. You do quest to unlock technology instead of like leveling up, so that's a big difference. It's like it's pretty good. Like you can't go very heavy in building your base and stuff like that, or you can just like do the adventure. That's what I like. It's like a mix of both, and you can play up to 16 player in one world, so pretty fun. Other than that, I've played some Baldur's Gate 3 with you and SPG, and we had some good time as usual. We ahead in the story. We're at the now we're going on in the underworld or underground or something like that. So that's where we are at this point. I haven't broke my oath yet. I had to reload the game because I didn't know. I would just choose something. I was like, oh no, you're gonna break your oath. Like, why? I'm just letting him go. No, the orc is gonna take care of him. I was, god damn it. That's not what I want to do. So we had to reload a few times. And there was this sword we were trying to get from this dragon lady. And yeah, a lot of fun though. But yeah, it's good. Um, and
Yeah, the
I can't
Baldur's
wait
Gate has
to.
been getting into some wacky situations. It's so cool how
Exactly.
the multiplayer works. Each one of you can really take over your own story and go in your own path. And they
Yeah.
kind of pick and choose who the characters talk to who come into the scene. Like when Minthara came into the scene or Missoura, and she chose to speak to me versus talking to you or SPG, or sometimes things will happen to SPG and then we'll be completely outside of the area.
Yeah.
Is It's live, I believe, not pre-recorded. Yes, Sanchez Gaming, it is
It is
live.
live.
Yes. And he is just looking to unlock the next technology to progress on upgrading the base. Yes, Isabella, we do game stream on the channel, but not this particular hour. This is a cloud gaming podcast where we chat everything about cloud gaming. And if you're looking to play more Fall Guys, I believe that one is on GeForce Now. Am I not mistaken? GeForce
Yes.
Now is a cloud gaming platform that allows you the power of the 4080 in your mobile device, in your in your browser, all that stuff. Any screen that you own, it can really get up and running. You just need the proper internet.
Mm-hmm.
BG3 sounds hilarious.
Yes, and
So glad
actually,
you're enjoying the game.
yes, it is fun, and I found it's like awesome to play with other people too, right? So it make it more interesting, that's for sure. And also, I play some Destiny 2 as usual. Play a little bit. Did the no, did a raid in a dungeon? Yes. So we had like a few new things coming up this week. Moment of Triumph is available, and I claimed the seal right away because I did everything I needed to be done for it, which was a bummer because I was expecting more to happen. So, yeah. But there's gonna be more coming up, I guess. But there's more news about Destiny 2. But before we move into that, let's talk about. Tell me, you Ridigs, where have you been playing?
Well, I have been up to taking some pictures in Spider-Man 2, Ghost of Tsushima,
Yeah.
with my hand. I haven't really got up to too much in the world of gaming. Plus, I feel like I'm on a bit of a lull. I have been able to get through some Prince of Persia. I refused to turn down the difficulty, but I was absolutely having some challenges. I had to back. So I used my Xbox Elite controller with the with GeForce Now, and
Yeah.
I mapped my L buttons to my back paddles. So
Yeah.
that way I could just hold and I would just have to operate this button and I could do all the well, that's not the easiest way to play, all right? I get but I learned how to do it and I beat the boss on hard difficulty. It's a challenging but rewarding thing. There's a lot of it, a lot of fun. I like the open world exploration. I like the amount of detail. I like the voice acting that they put in between all of the speeches of the characters. Typically, you don't get that with side scrollers. It's a deep story, and the combat is difficult and tough. But the parry mechanic, it could be. I don't understand why the parry mechanic is a charge up situation. All right, it
Oh.
shouldn't be a trigger. The parry mechanic should be a one tap, but for some reason you have to like charge it until the light gets to the peak of the weapon, and that's optimal. Hey, Pika
Harry.
Pika jumping on in here. I'm checking if there's points. Oh, I don't know if we have a points bot when we use Restream. Is Stream Element Spot hanging out here? Stream Element Spot is a bum, to be honest. I mean, sometimes he comes in here, sometimes he doesn't. Here, Isabella. I am giving you 1,000,000 points. GG's. But you can be entered into the draw to win Helldivers 2. Each day we do a draw on the channel. And then if you win the draw that day, you are entered for the game giveaway on February 7th. Looking for as many people as we can to get into Helldivers 2, both available on Steam and PS5. So be sure to enter that with !Cloud. Why don't we put in Mr. Pika Pika and
Yes.
get in here?
Nice.
You don't charge the parry, just press it for the right time. I barely parry. Rouster, I'll have to talk to you about that because there is some sort of charge mechanic, and I don't understand why it asks you to be on the trigger. But, anyways, that is what we've been gaming on this week. I can't wait for Helldivers 2 to drop in 4 days, and then in 2 days, I'm going to get Foamy with Foam Stars. That's going to be dropping, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well.
Follow me with foam stars, huh?
Yeah, Foam Stars is PlayStation's Splatoon.
Okay. That should be interesting then.
It's a fun one. I played the demo of it when it first released for a couple days. I enjoyed myself, but I'll be having it's free to play for those who subscribe to any level of PS Plus, and you get it access to your library, and then you get into some Splatoon action. So it's cool to see.
Nice. So it's Splatoon, but instead of shooting paint, they're shooting foam.
Yes.
Okay, that is,
Yes.
it's good.
Well,
I like the idea of Splatoon. When I played it, I was like, "This is like a very good concept." You know,
it's
you gotta
more
take over
it's
the
more
map.
adult. It's more
Okay.
adult. In terms of like the anime, the characters, and the strategy even. The strategy in the game is a lot different. There's different battle types. I'm telling you, it's not something to be looked over. The only thing I don't understand is that PlayStation released Foam Stars on February 6th, and then they release Helldivers on February 8th. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Let's get into what's been going on in cloud gaming.
Yes.
Um,
Should I
let's
start
start
with
with
Destiny 2?
Destiny 2. Even though I
Yes.
wish we saw something
Mm,
on the state of play, but
yeah. Nothing.
alas,
The
alas.
news from this week in Destiny. So this is what we going through. Joe
Oh
Blackburn
my
is
god, I'm
leaving
changing
us.
the music. Sorry,
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
out.
So Joe Blackburn has been with like Destiny 2 for I don't know how long, but he's been there for so long. And he's leaving us. Tyson Green's going to be replacing him and continuing his plan. But like the thing is that Joe Blackburn was like very close to the community. When the community was not happy, he was the one reaching out. So I'm hoping Tyson's going to be the same thing. We'll have to see. I don't know what happened exactly that Joe Blackburn decided to leave, but I guess people are moving on to better things, right? So go have a read. They mentioned a bit about Tyson. They didn't really say why Joe Blackburn left, but maybe it has to do with all the stuff that been happening. Maybe he found something better to work on. Who knows? Um, Next, there's gonna be we call that. They're gonna have like a collaboration with N7, so not N7 Spectre, but
Oh,
the
I
actual
mean,
game.
way to go for N7. I
Yeah,
mean, he went
yeah,
from making Destiny 2 content to now doing a collaboration. So
yeah.
GG's to N7.
So if you're a big fan of Commander Shepard and you can get like his uniform, his set, pretty cool that they added that. I know like last month I think they did it with Witcher, so you could get the armor set from Witcher, but in this case you can get it for this. I got a blank of the freaking game. Oh my god, I call it N7, but like. Anyway, so you can buy it from Eververse. Everybody's pretty hype about getting the ship and the ghost and the armor set. So pretty cool they're adding that. Fire Team Finder. So as you may know, they started they did that. They released it, the beta version, and they've been updating it. So now they are pretty happy how it looks like, and they're happy that people have been using it. From my experience, it's been working great. I don't see any issue, and I'm so happy to see that. So at least I don't have to go on my phone or on the computer just to like find a team, log in on the Bungie website, and this is just easier. And also, they're gonna add the Fireteam Finder inside Destiny 2 Companion app. So if you use that for Destiny 2, like I use it a lot for getting the bounties, but now you can do it there for your Fireteam Finder. So pretty cool. They added that. And for sure, they're gonna have more game update coming up on top of the Fireteam Finder. They're gonna fix like 60 bugs or some over 60 bugs and some quality of life improvements. So hopefully we're gonna see a lot good change. We might not see it automatically, but a lot of fixing the game, so which is good. And they go here by the number. They just like go a statistic about the Fireteam Finder, what most people play, and how long it took. So overall, it's pretty interesting. A lot of people doing raid and dungeon, and they completed it in a good average time. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Next, so next week you're gonna have Nightfall reward double. So if you're interested to farm Nightfall Grandmaster, you can get the Izume double drop. And for PvP, we got Relic. So this new game type that came out, you can use the shield from they call the Aegis, and the Synaptic Spear and the Sight. So you can use them in a PvP match against other people. Pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. And if you're interested to do the coil, you're gonna have the increased drop rate for shards. So if you're interested to farm more of this, there you go. It's gonna help out a lot. Other than that, last week they were mentioning to achieve the 7,777 and 7,077. Oh fuck! All 7 there. If you kill with sword, then everybody can get this emblem. So if you're interested, a free emblem is claimable. Here's the code there, as you can see. So yeah, it's available, and I think I receive it by email also, so you can claim it via the email. They also had their donation game to give that finished on Thursday, and you could get some good stuff if you donate. And that's pretty much it. If you're interested into their archive, they added the Season of the Forge, Season of the Drifter, Beyond Light, the Season of the Witch, and so you can rewatch all the video, the cinematic. I missed Season of the Forge. That was a very good guns to get from that. I hope they're gonna come back. And if you're a Prime gamer, then you can claim some nice gift, some gaming reward on Prime Gaming. And that's about it for today. But the big thing, it was the issue with Joe Blackburn leaving. It's just crazy. I don't know. Hopefully everything's gonna be fine on this side. Maybe we're gonna see him in a different game. Maybe he went to work for Helldiver too. Who knows, right?
Well, last time we had a big community manager like that leave, we got a Dr. Disrespect, as his previous job was actually community manager of Call of Duty. So perhaps he will he'll go off and he'll become a game streamer. Who knows?
Yeah. Never know.
You never know. Well, what we do know is what's been going on in GeForce now, and that is their 4th year anniversary.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
4 years old. So happy birthday, GFN. Plus, the cloud just got hotter with Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. 2 massive population games. Plus, we see Skull and Bones there on the highlight. That means we hopefully are seeing it on the 16th of the month.
Yes, because it's coming out on the 16th, right?
Apparently, $200 million to make, and it is going to be coming out. We'll see. We'll see.
Hopefully the game's gonna be finished. Well, I'm interested to play it. I've never had a chance to play on the beta, so I can't wait to see it.
We have lots more happening. If you want to follow the hashtag 4 years of GFN celebration, they are now on Instagram and Threads, so that's a lot of fun. Plus, they have a GFN share tag if you're sharing screenshots of your GFN, so make sure to get it in the community that way. Overwatch 2, massive multiplayer game. Plus, they're adding Rage 2, which is a massive MMO. Am I mistaken with that?
Yeah, it's a first-person shooter. story, a little bit like Metro, made by Bethesda. Very fun
This
game.
is not the MMO. What am I thinking of?
I
Not
don't
Rage,
know.
then.
I don't know.
No,
Rage,
no.
you got Rage and Rage 1, so you can customize a vehicle. It's like a bit like Mad Max, I feel. You drive around the
Okay, Mad
desert.
Max.
Yeah. You drive around with this car and then like you shoot people. So yeah, very fun game if you haven't played it yet. It's not a new game, but it's more a game from Bethesda they're adding to GeForce now.
Take care, Rouster. Thanks for stopping on by.
Yeah,
Good night,
Buster.
good sir. Plus, there's tons of other ones. If you're a Star Wars fan, Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered jumps onto that. Argamari is a ninja stealth game. And then Skull and Bones, new release on Ubisoft. So that'll be an Ubisoft connected game where you have to now sync your Ubisoft Connect. I was able to do that for Prince of Persia. It works great. And what I like about the Ubisoft connection, which the Xbox connection needs to learn on GFN, is that I don't have to sign in every single time. I have to sign into Xbox every single time I play that game.
It's the same thing with Epic Games. Any Epic Games, you have to sign in. Other than Fortnite. Fortnite is the only game you don't have to sign in Epic. But if you have an Epic game, you play in GeForce Now, you have to sign in. Why? I don't know. But we'll see.
Well, the list goes on. There's about 20 more games. Metal Hellsinger, if you're into that Doom type of game. Tunic, which is more of that top-down Zelda feel. They got a lot of games for different types of genres here.
Yeah.
Wow.
And their Twitter, their X, whatever you call it, who's trying to be a hero in the cloud.
Do they have a question finally?
Yeah.
Who's gonna try to be a hero in the cloud? I think his name is Sagan. Is that his name?
Eldiver?
No, from Prince of Persia. You haven't got into it yet, have you?
Saigon. Did
And who would you put in there?
My character doesn't have any name.
So Nads, you'll put in Nads.
Nads, yeah.
All right, we'll put Nads. All right.
That's funny.
So that is GFN this week. Be sure to check them out for their full list of games they've got added. See if any of the ones you play or have in your library were also added. If you're into the new Star Wars and don't necessarily want to download it, Banisher Ghosts of New Eden, which is a new release coming February 13th. You don't want to add that. Perhaps you just throw it onto GFN and play from there. And not to mention The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, definitive. A lot of people loved that series.
That's a massive game there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Let's get into what's been going on elsewhere in the cloud gaming world. We are going to be pulling up the cloud dosage up in here. Of course, I am super professional and have all my show notes right here instead of the notes for that other thing I was doing. So here we go. Netflix gaming recap. Oh my gosh. This Netflix gaming thing. Do you think it'll catch on? Do you think people are going to be gaming on Netflix in the future?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Like, if they add it to the screen, maybe it's going to be easier. It's like I mentioned the last time, YouTube having those games. I tried one of them. It runs fine. It's just, you don't need to download it, right? So, it just quite interesting. I don't know, like, if this is going to be picked on or if they have the monopoly on, like, you know, their series and stuff like that. So, maybe people's going to be forced to play their games. So, I'll have to see.
Oh, hey, Hannah. Thanks for stopping in. Netflix gaming. Well, they have the IPs, they have the titles. We could see something from their Money Heist titles. We could say something become a fashion designer. See, these are the mobile games that really hit on people and suck up the time. I mean, it's true. People just like putting clothes on things and looking at it. So it's too mobile past. They're attacking that market, and they're really a place where they can do it.
That's
Hey,
funny.
but there's another cloud gaming platform that necessarily isn't going for that market. Instead, they're doing something a little bit different, and that is Boosteroid. They're going more of the GFN route, where your library becomes accessible within their cloud gaming platform. That's why, starting February 1st, we are launching the Service Improvements Reward Programs to reward users for reporting service issues. So it's just some sort of currency program for reporting. If you're
Help
on
out.
Boostroid and you throw a report in, then you get a little bit of a boost on your end.
That's good. It's using the
I don't know what
community
they're
for.
giving.
They
Yeah.
probably don't say, or maybe it will say in detail there.
Give me free games.
Mm,
Let's see.
Your voice matter.
Improvement criteria. They're only doing it for the 1 month, and yeah. So in early March, the published list will be awarded using their technology and contributions. So I guess we're not being told exactly what they'll be rewarded. A token of gratitude.
So it's gonna be a
Well,
message saying, "Oh, thank you
yeah.
very much."
Could be.
Thank you for those people that reported that many thing. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna get offered a job at Boosteroid or something.
Yes. Could be. Well, another cloud gaming platform which has a big company backing it is the Luna of the Amazon. Two surprise additions, and you still have access to Amazon Luna through your Prime account, right?
Yeah, I do. There's every so often there's a couple game. If you go log in on your Prime Gaming, they show you some of the game available on the cloud. So it's pretty cool. You can play game that they give away, and also you can play some of the game on their cloud service.
So this game looks to be a Metrovania. So if you're still hungry after Prince of Persia, and you can just pop this on your TV. Looks like one of those combat, but the platforming as well. A lot of these are coming out now with the Souls-esque combat puzzles, Metrovania. Should almost have its own genre, really, now at this point. And then we have Elemental Threads. This is a single-player, first-person story-driven puzzle game of time manipulation. So I guess you manipulate time and play things out how you want. Perhaps you can interfere. But hey, if you can play it on Luna, why not? Hey, they're getting some interesting titles there. I don't know if this is one for me. I'd probably be more in the Doomblade camp personally.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, and we have...
Sorry, if you like to have the power changing time, there you go. You can do it in game.
Yes, through the Eternal Threads. And both games are now available on Amazon Luna Plus subscribers. For Prime users, Luna has also added a game that wasn't mentioned on their blog called Inertial Drift. It's also available to play at no additional cost for Prime users. So this game is more geared towards UNADs. This would be included. Inertial Drift looks like a cool racing game, to be honest.
Drifting cars around, that's good.
I was kind of itching at a driving game the other day.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm really drawn at screen. I want to get the wheel and do the Gran Turismo thing, but one day.
One day. A lot of driving.
We have a new handheld coming in called the GameSir G8 Galileo.
Yeah. GameSir is they do a lot of controller. I have like one of theirs for putting my phone inside so I can play on GeForce now with my phone. So they work well.
Uh, so you are an owner of a GameSir, and it looks like more of the Xbox controller design, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
And you can change like certain model, you can change the button layout, like change the A where you want to put it, and within the app you can say I want it like more like Xbox, or I want it more like PlayStation, or so with the type of controller you used to.
Well,
I mean, pretty good.
I've always thought of these, but I'd like to see one. And correct me if I'm wrong. Is there one that has back paddles? Because I feel like
Yeah,
that would be a
mine
niche
has
market.
back paddles.
Oh, yours has back paddles.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I just need to find it.
Hey, Purple, thanks for stopping on by. We are talking cloud gaming. It's got modular parts that you can take out, put in. Supports cloud gaming and remote play. Well,
Yeah. So here's mine.
that's good, because you know what's crazy is my DualSense Edge does not support remote play, which I
got
still think
buttons
is
on that.
crazy. I should
I-
check it. Oh, okay, I
I
saw
think
that.
this one might be more comfortable because this one's just a little bit square, and over time it's not very comfy. Where like the one they were showing, because it has the grip like for a controller, might be more comfy. But yeah, this
Right.
one this is how it looks like, and then I can pull those buttons out, and yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all modular.
Mhm.
Yeah, neat.
They're good
Cool,
for on
cool
the
stuff.
go or anything like that. I play a lot of like Terraria or anything like that on this. So yeah.
Well, if you like the retro games, we're gonna keep telling you about what's been going on in Antstream Arcade. Maybe we should reach out to them and get a code and see what's going on in here. I'm going to see what they're up to. Antstream Arcade has a bit of a rocky time over the past year as they've lost over 100 games in 2023, and I wonder why. And I think there are the 10 best games out of 1316. So they have now 1,300 games on there. But here are the top 10 games to stream on the platform in 2024. So let's see if you recognize any of these. Bubble Ghost, the Game Boy version. Did you ever play this? This does not
Bubble
seem
Go.
familiar
Is
to
it
me.
just like a
Yeah.
shoot? This one?
Yeah,
No,
first game on the list. It's
Bubble
a puzzle-based action. I hadn't heard of it, and this one is called Flea from the
You're
NES.
flea jumping on dogs or something?
Never heard of
Maybe.
that. Space Invaders. Okay, well that's a classic we've all heard
Yeah.
of.
Pac-Man,
Pac-Man we've all
yeah.
heard of.
Boulder
Boulder
Dash.
Dash. I've heard of Boulder Dash, but I didn't know it was a
64,
game.
yeah.
Burger Time. Okay, well the games here are obviously
Yeah.
very retro.
The
Chaos Engine
yeah.
2.
Don't know this one.
Alien Breed. Oh, Earthworm Jim, I remember from the
Oh,
SNES
yeah.
version.
I remember that too.
Witch and Whiz, I never played. Okay,
No.
well, none of these games are ringing true to me.
No, oh, good. Oh, like it's good to see those. Maybe like if you turn on and you see it more, than like you're like, oh, I can't remember that now. Who knows?
And here are some top games you can play on Netflix. The Money Heist game, Storyteller. Again, I think Grand Theft Auto. I mean, crazy. How many people are playing this on Netflix?
I know.
Death's Door, another great grab. This is also on GeForce Now. I can't recommend this game more than enough.
Interesting.
It's a little bit soulsy. It's a little bit puzzly. It's from Devolver Digital, and I feel like they always have a high quality of game. And it's just a cute little story. You're like this Grim Reaper in training, putting all these people to their final ending. Stranger Things, and
Oh yeah,
Shredder's Revenge. These are actually really good
Shovel
games.
Knight.
Shovel Knight,
Mhm.
and Dead Cells. Oh my goodness. So like very
Think we
high
had
caliber
Dead
game.
Cell on Stadia. Was that the one or
No,
no?
we never had Dead Cells. We had none of these games. Imagine we had Grand Theft Auto. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, like San Andreas. I remember playing that on PlayStation 2. It's crazy. You have it for free on the flash drive. That's good. I think you can just play on your phone or something.
Yeah. Power World Series major success. I mean, I don't even think this is the most recent numbers. I think I saw them up to 19 million. I mean, they're just
Yeah.
absolutely crushing it, the Power World people.
Yeah, it is
Uh,
crazy. It is a fun game to play if you like Pokemon and you like Ark. You combine it, smash it together. That's what it is. Very interesting. I think you try it, right? Did you try it first?
yeah, I tried it the first day. I mean, it's just more of an arc type of thing, survival. I don't know. It's
Survival.
it's not. I'm sure if I got into it with a couple people, it would have been good. I mean, the controllers were rough day one, and I had a lot of crashes and a corrupted save.
They
So there
fix
was
a
some
lot of
things.
the
Oh.
issue with the Xbox version or the Game Pass version. I know Steam was ahead. I think the Game Pass now kind of catch up. I know they one day they had like 2 updates, the next day they had another one. So they've been updating it quite often. And I think the only thing is missing is like a storyline because I know there's like lore tab you can like pick up and just read, but yeah, I assume there's gonna be a little bit more of a story, it might be more interesting, right? So right now it's just like you know the tutorial you get that when you finish it, that's it. So you don't have any other things. So yeah, but
Right.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of people have jumped into it. No, I'm waiting for it to hopefully have more cloud accessibility. You can play it
Yeah,
on Xbox Cloud, but I don't have access to that. I just have the PC Game Pass.
yeah.
So if GFN picks it up, or I just have an easier way to play it, I think it'll be better than downloading all of this on my computer and playing it locally.
Yeah, and I think eventually GFN will have it. It's just gonna be some time, I think. I think they're just waiting for it to be more stable, but we'll see.
Well, cool to see all their success. They obviously became midnight millionaires, overnight
Exactly.
millionaires. So great to see what a success story for the company Pocket Pair.
Hmm.
Now for a game that you have beaten, and I have gotten to the mission where they asked me to fix a satellite with a wrench, and then a circle went around, and it did it, and I was fed up with the game. But that was my personal opinion. There's a brand new update, and
Yep.
they are fixing animations, creatures and enemies, crews and companions, and just some general overall bugs. So I believe this was the big update we were supposed to see a couple weeks back that they had to move, if
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
delay.
mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah, they fix some
So if you
issue
want
that they add in previous game they made that was similar.
to, right, I
Uh,
believe Skyrim received an update before Starfield, right?
yeah, exactly.
So we're hearing that Shattered Space will also arrive in 2024, and there is rumors. I'll say this here to you, Nads, as well as people hanging out or watching this afterwards, that we may be seeing the release of Shattered Space on PlayStation 5 as well as Xbox Series X, as
Ooh,
it's rumored to be multi-plat. So
okay.
cool things, cool things.
So I wonder what's gonna happen next within the story. Maybe they're gonna develop more on other character. So
Yeah, they could be. Shattered Space could be something happens at the event at the horizon. Maybe a different version of you comes back. Who knows?
yeah,
Um,
maybe you go in different universe. We do the game again.
Isn't that New Game Plus?
Yeah.
Amazon Luna announces Prime Games for February.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. So if you're up for the Prime, did they sort of tell you which games they give? So is this is for Amazon Luna? Ah, okay. So these are
Yeah.
games you'll have access to being a Prime member. Jackbox, which is a fun game to boot up with some people. So that's cool.
Yeah. I've tried it, and you play out with your phone on the TV. It's pretty cool.
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
party game.
Yeah, there's like word association games or like little drawing games. No, I've played it as well.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Garfield.
Why not? He's eating a lot of that tonight, yeah.
And he hates
Nice.
Mondays. Kunai is an action game with a retro aesthetic. Ooh, I want to see this for a second. Okay, what's the gameplay like? Oh my god, look at this guy. He's like he's got quite the square head and he's got a grapple hook. And he's a samurai. He rides his sword like a samurai. Or like a witch's broom. I don't know what's happening with this character. He's kind of hilarious with that man's square face.
He's a tablet.
Is that what he is?
I don't know. It looked like a screen.
Oh, he's got guns. Oh my,
I
this
guess
game
you
is
can have
incredibly
different.
interesting. I'm gonna have to check it out. Kunai.
Yeah.
And then Inside My Radio is a rhythm-based driven platformer where players must navigate through a neon-soaked world. So that's going to be cool if you're into music, and it's obviously one to just jam out to. Sometimes you just need a good song game to chill out at the end of the day. And accessible on the gaming hub on your TV. Cool. Well, that is what's going on in the cloud this week. Do you have any thing you want to share with us in terms of clips you got going on?
Yeah, so I have a couple of clips. So I mentioned about the let me see here. I mentioned about Enshroud. Enshrouded. So I'm just gonna show you basically my base, how the game looked like, some of the stats. I'm already at level 20, so I got 5 more to go, and I top it up. So here it is, Enshrouded. So there it is. So basically you saw the house. It's my main base, and I got all 5 character that can help me to do quests and craft more stuff. And also you saw, like when I pop up the map, the way it's made, you can put markers and stuff like that. There's a lot to discover. That's just a small portion of the map on early access. And then also you saw the skill menu there, like you can choose the class you want. So it's quite interesting. It works super well. I didn't have any issue the building of it. It's very detailed. You can go in very detailed. It's like almost Lego block. You choose which size you want and place it. So I've seen a lot of people doing fancy stuff, so that's probably gonna be my next thing. I get tired doing quests, but the quest so far it's been good. So exploring around and stuff. So you have a glider. It feels like a little bit like Breath of the Wild in a sense. You know, you glide around, and then because you gotta unlock those towers, they're like almost like a fast travel point, and then you jump off and glide around. So pretty cool. But yeah, and I have another video for Baldur's Gate, but do you want to show what you have there?
All right, I will throw up my first video here. So this is a bit of virtual photography. Get ready to take a tranquil landscape picturesque journey to Icky Island.
The colors are popping.
Thank you. I just feel like that was a nice picturesque moment, and I wanted to capture like the cherry blossoms in the wind and stuff and the water flowing in the background. So I thought I'd clip like 10 seconds of that with the music.
Nice. That's funny. Yeah, you got into the photography now, right?
Exactly. Can't stop.
Alright, I'll show my video about Baldur's Gate. So the other day we were playing. I basically SPG gave me that a cape that I'm wearing, and then like if I kill an enemy, I become invisible. Then I move, and no one can see me. So the funny thing is I got killed. So you see that part where I'm standing there, I'm kind of visible, and the boulder's coming at me because the enemy activated it, and I'm like, how the hell they knew I was there? So there it is.
Wow.
We were like, how
He
did
hit
he know
you.
you were there? I don't freaking know. I didn't know there was this trap, this thing. So I got killed. I was like, I'm gonna move closer so I can get closer to him and kill him, and that boulder basically killed me. But thankfully, Rudigs came to my save. To save me. Yeah.
You're
But
welcome.
yeah.
All right. I have something here, so I have been collecting, you know, some photos. This is the Rudigs Instagram I started to create. I got some pictures up here I've been dabbling into. It was the triplets' birthday this week.
Oh yeah,
So that was nice to see. Some Ghost of Tsushima, this shoe shot I'm really proud of. Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, just like really cool images I've been trying to collect and create a little bit of a portfolio. But yeah,
cool.
loving it, loving the hobby. It's fun. Now this next clip I'm going to show you, the last clip of the episode, is a Ghost of Tsushima. This one is just kind of like how skills evolve in the game, which is pretty neat. So I'm just going to check it out, how it's cool.
All right.
Legium Harsinta.
Damn, you're a killer.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool how you just like bounce back and forth, you know, from one kill, and then like you just like whoom across the side of the room. So
Yeah.
really cool. Oh, I'll have to get you a clip of the Demon of Hatred execution for next week. Oh, did you beat Demon of Hatred, Wilson? GG's if you got it done with the Demon Bell on. Not an easy thing to do.
Natural Bone Kill, yes. And yes, Reaver the Beaver, I am actually enjoying Baldur's Gate. Very fun game. Crazy. What they came up with, pretty fun. It's always fun the fact that I'm a paladin and I have to control SPG and Rudigs to avoid doing bad things.
The babysitter.
Yeah, so far I didn't have to kill anyone because technically I was sleeping. I didn't know, so. But yeah, it's
well,
a lot of fun.
We'll be up to more Baldur's Gate 3 on this channel in the upcoming week. I'm sure the campaign will take us a little bit of time, but we're enjoying it.
Oh, yes.
At the end of the episode here, let's get to the Wheel of
Oh, yes.
Names.
If you don't see
All
your
right,
name
everybody.
there, make sure you do exclamation mark Cloud, right?
Cloud, yes. All right, so without further delay, let's spin the wheel. No, I'm saying I will have by next week, I hope. I see, Wilson. I see. All right, big spin, big win. Let's go. Who's going to win it this week?
Oh,
And it is the Wilson.
yeah.
GG's. I believe that's 2 or 3 entries for you in the draw. Wow, it's getting up there.
That's awesome. Good job.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us this week on Cloud&Console. We will be back next week at the same time, giving you that cloud gaming goodness.
Yes.
Nats, thank you for joining. Hope
Always a
all is
pleasure.
well. Hope work is super easy for you. You get to show up late and leave early.
I wish. But stay in touch. Just keep watching our channel. We'll put like more stream. Probably gonna put a stream of Endshroud just to show where I'm at. I didn't stream the entire gameplay because I kind of want to leave it to you guys to enjoy it too. But a very good game. I'll probably stream it again and show you where I'm at. And we'll see you on Baldur's Gate too.
Yes, we'll see you on Baldur's Gate. Until next time, be kind and bring peace into the world. Roll those credits!
Try to believe in me. Why try, do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me who finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as